And welcome to Horizon's Creation Tools. Everything you see in Horizon is made by people just like you. So, let's get started. We'll begin with a 10 to 15 minute interactive lesson to teach you the basics about how to build and share your creations with people in Horizon. Take as much or as little time as you'd like between steps. Everybody learns at a different pace. See the setup over there? We started to build a game, but it's not finished. The player's goal is to reach the trophy, but right now they can't get to it. Let's use the creation tools to build a path to the trophy. Continue to the next page when you're ready to start your journey as a creator. Right now, you're in preview mode. This is the mode that everyone uses to explore Horizon. When you create and edit a world, you need to switch into build mode. Look at your right hand. You'll see a builder icon by your thumb. Pull your thumbstick down to enter build mode. In build mode, your hands are replaced by building tools. Try switching into build mode, then move on to the next page. Now, let's build a path for people to reach the trophy. We'll use pieces of the ruins to bridge the gap. But first, we need to learn how to move in build mode. It's different than in preview mode. To move around in build mode, reach forward with one hand. Use your middle finger to hold down the grip trigger, then pull your hand back. Imagine pulling on a rope. Remember, hold your grip trigger, then pull your hand back. It might feel slow now, but with some practice, you'll get the hang of it. Try moving closer to the ruins. Once you're there, continue to the next page. Now let's learn how to grab and move the ruins around. To move any object, place your cursor inside it until you see a yellow box highlight the object. Then hold down the trigger with your index finger to grab a piece and move it around. Position the ruin so that players can cross the gap. It doesn't need to be symmetrical or aligned. Just get us there. Go to the next page when you're ready. Nice! Let's go back to preview mode and test it out. First, rest your thumbs on both thumbsticks gently to display the labels on your building tools. While pushing the thumbstick up towards the walking icon, point to a spot on the ground, then release to move there, and enter preview mode. Try switching back and forth between modes a few times to get the hang of it. Then, go to the next page. It's time to test the path you built. Once you cross over to the other side, you'll find the trophy is still out of reach. Let's learn how to create some additional platforms to climb up to the trophy. Return to build mode, then continue to the next page once you're there. Let's take a closer look at the area where we'll be building the platforms. To zoom into an area, place your hands together right above the area you want to examine. Then press and hold down both middle finger grips and move your hands apart. To zoom out, start with your hands spread far apart, hold both grips, and move your hands closer together. When you're zoomed in, you'll move slower. Try zooming spread far apart, hold onto it. Let's take a closer look at the area where we'll be building the platforms. To zoom into an area, place your hands together right above the area you want to examine. Then press and hold down both middle finger grips and move your hands apart. To zoom out, start with your hands spread far apart, hold both grips, and move your hands closer together. When you're zoomed in, you'll move slower. Try zooming out to move faster and cover more distance. Move on to the next page when you're ready. Now let's learn how to turn around. To turn around, hold both middle finger grips and move your hands like you're turning a submarine hatch in either direction. Try it out. Then continue to the next page when you're ready. It's time to learn how to make new shapes from scratch, along with the features you'll need to create platforms and reach the trophy. Press the menu button on your left controller with your left thumb to open your creation menu. You need to physically press the button under your thumb. You can grab and move the menu around, just like any object. Try to grab and drag out some shapes to use as platforms. Continue to the next page to learn about resizing shapes when you're ready. Let's learn how to resize shapes without changing their proportions. This is also called scaling an object. To resize any shape, grab it with both hands and move your hands apart, then back together. See it grow and shrink? You can zoom in and out as needed to get a better view. Try it out. Continue to the next page to learn more about your hand menus. Let's dig a little deeper into the tools on your hands. Remember to rest your thumbs on the thumbsticks to display your menu options anytime. See the curved arrows? These are used to undo and redo actions. To select any of the menu options, tilt your thumbstick toward the option you want to select. This hand also has a magnet icon which turns the snapping feature on and off. Snapping basically helps you to align objects. If snapping is on, your objects will snap to exact positions like this. For now, make sure snapping is turned off. Move on to the next page when you're ready. Now that you know how to grab and move objects with the grab tool, let's add some style. Switch to the paint tool by tilting your thumbstick toward the paintbrush icon. Notice how the cursor changes when you change tools? Now, you're ready to paint. Open the Creator menu, select the paintbrush, and choose a color. To paint an object, place the cursor inside of it and press the trigger under your index finger. Try painting your new platforms. Don't forget, you can undo any action. Move on whenever you're ready. Before we return to building platforms, let's take a look at a few other essential features. The menus on your controllers are smart. They change based on what you're trying to do. For example, if you grab an object, You'll see the menu change to provide several actions you can take. While grabbing an object, you can now push your thumbstick to the right in order to duplicate it, or push down to delete it. Try duplicating and deleting some shapes. Then continue to the next page to learn how to multi-select. Using your grab tool, you can select multiple objects at once. First, push your thumbstick up to use the grab tool. Next, move your cursor into an empty space where there are no objects to select by accident. Then hold down your index finger trigger and keep holding it while dragging through the objects you want to select. You'll see a blue box appear around all the objects you've selected. Then you can grab them and move them all at once. To deselect objects, move your cursor into an empty area with no objects, then quickly press and release your index finger trigger. Multi-selection makes duplicating objects easy. For example, you could multi-select, grab, and duplicate some trees to create a forest. Try it out with some shapes, then continue to the next page. You'll see a blue box appear around all the objects you've selected. Then you can grab them and move them all at once. To deselect objects, move your cursor into an empty area with no objects, then quickly press and release your index finger trigger. Multi-selection makes duplicating objects easy. For example, you could multi-select, grab, and duplicate some trees to create a forest. Try it out with some shapes, then continue to the next page. Let's learn more ways to adjust and make custom shapes. Hover over an object with either cursor to display its object handles. Grab these to stretch, move, and rotate any object in a specific direction. Now, let's get that trophy. You've earned it. Practice making custom shapes with your platforms to reach it. When you're done, test in preview mode and make any last adjustments. Continue to the next page when you can climb up to the trophy. Great work! Just one last lesson and we're done. Let's learn how to publish worlds in Horizon. Right now, you're in a draft world that only you can access. Publishing a draft makes it a public world that anyone can visit and enjoy. We're going to show you how to publish, but you don't need to publish this world until you're ready to share it. Go ahead and open your Creator menu to the Publishing tab. Here, you'll give your world a name and description that will help visitors know what to look forward to. Take a nice photo with your selfie stick in preview mode and upload it. Open your Horizon menu, select the camera, and your selfie stick will appear. Grab hold of it and pull the trigger to take a picture. Finally, please make sure your creations respect our conduct and VR policies before you hit publish. Thank you for helping to keep Horizon a welcoming place for everyone. Move on to the next page when you're ready.